When did you have to choose between your sister and your mother? My mother said if I went to my sister's wedding to a recovering addict, she'd make sure nobody would come. Carly called me crying happy tears. Kevin had proposed and they wanted to get married soon. She wanted me as her maid of honor. Of course I said yes. Kevin was 18 months sober. 3 years ago he'd pawned Carly's grandmother's ring for drug money. He'd crashed his car high with Carly in it, but after his heart stopped during his last overdose, he finally got clean. My mother called right after. Her voice was weirdly calm, which meant trouble. Kevin's a junkie. Junkies don't change. My brother Anthony died from an overdose 5 years ago. He was 23. The cops found him after the neighbors complained about the smell. I said, Mom, Kevin's been clean 18 months. Anthony was clean for 8 months when he died. If you go to that wedding, I'll make sure you're the only one there. I thought she was bluffing. Nope. She started calling everyone. Told our aunts Kevin was still using and she'd seen him buying drugs downtown. Told our cousins he'd stolen money from her purse. Complete lies, but they all canceled on Carly. Then she found Kevin's parents on Facebook and sent them messages about finding needles in Carly's apartment. My sister was barely able to breathe when she called. Mom's telling everyone Kevin relapsed. His own mother is begging him to go back to rehab. I could hear Kevin in the background trying to calm her down. Then it got worse. My mother called the venue pretending to be Carly and tried to cancel. Left fake reviews online saying the venue hosted drug parties. Called Kevin's boss and said he was high at work. Kevin got suspended pending a drug test. I was so angry I threw my phone and cracked the screen. Carly begged me, please make her stop. Nobody will hire him now. Half his family won't come. I drove to my mother's house to confront her. I was shaking. I was so mad. You're destroying an innocent man's life. She said, I'm saving your sister from planning a funeral. Anthony swore the drugs in his car weren't his. I believed him. Now he's dead. She grabbed my wrist hard. I won't bury another child. If ruining this wedding keeps Carly alive, then I'll burn Kevin's whole life down. My mother kept escalating. She printed missing person flyers with Kevin's photo saying, have you seen this drug dealer? And posted them at his job site. Kevin texted me a photo of his coworkers staring at him. She called the church and told the priest Kevin was atheist. The priest called Carly asking if they should find another venue. If I supported Carly, my mother would destroy me too. She'd already called my boss claiming I was enabling drug addicts. If I sided with my mother, Carly would never forgive me. The wedding was getting close and then my mother went silent. No calls, nothing. That scared me because silence meant she was planning something worse. I saw my mother's car at the community center when she should have been at book club. I went inside. The basement door was open. I heard voices from an NA meeting. I crept down and looked through the door window. My mother sat in the back row. Kevin stood at the podium. Kevin said, today makes 5 years clean. He held up a bronze coin. Wait, what? 5 years? I've been telling everyone 18 months because I'm ashamed. Ashamed I started using at 13 after my dad broke my jaw. Ashamed I was high for 7 years straight, but it's been 5 years. He held up this huge folder. Every drug test, every meeting signature, 5 years worth. I brought these because someone's mother has been stalking me. He looked right at my mother. She's called my job, my family, spread lies about me using. So here's my proof. The room was silent. Everyone was staring at my mother with disgust. Kevin's voice was shaking. Her son died after 8 months clean. I understand her fear, but I've been clean 6 times longer than he ever was. I'm not Anthony. The meeting leader stood up and pointed at my mother. Ma'am, you've been coming here trying to catch Kevin using. Instead, you've witnessed him sponsor 3 people. You owe this man an apology. My mother stood up looking sick. I was so sure you were lying. She was sobbing, but I didn't feel bad for her. I destroyed your reputation. I lied to everyone. Kevin said, then fix it. Tell them the truth. Give my sister the wedding she deserves. My mother nodded and collapsed back in her chair. Everyone in that room stared at her like she was trash. I was relieved everyone finally saw what she was, but also furious because the damage was done. My mother called everyone and admitted she'd lied, but most still didn't come. The damage was permanent. Carly's wedding had 12 people instead of 60. My mother sat alone in the back. Kevin's 7 years clean now with a daughter who'll never know her grandmother. My mother still goes to those meetings sitting in the corner.